Bonjour à tous. Salut, ça va? Comment ça va? Comment vas-tu? Euh, Moi, je vais bien, je vais bien, je vais bien, je vais bien. Ravi de te revoir. Je m'appelle Manelo. Je suis ancien footballeur professionnel. Mais maintenant, je suis étudiant français. Je parle la langue française. C'est un petit peu difficile. Ce n'est pas facile. Aujourd'hui, c'est la journée du tennis. Oui, c'est bien ça. On parlait du tennis. On parlait du tennis aujourd'hui. Bonne journée à tous. Très bien, merci. Profitez à tous. Voilà. Shobafetu, for that, the same Let's Sports Complex. We are celebrating a legacy. Capra Oupa Nthuping is a tennis coach, Lime Letsane. So we've got teams and coaches from Proticlen, as well as Nama parents, Nomparato Sembletsane to come and grace the event and support the event. So Bafetu Zogalani, let's journey with us, Fandak, Sembletsane, Bra Oupa. Voilà.
Come, my boy. Come. Good boy. Okay, come, go. Come, up. Lift the racket up. Lift the racket up. Racket tight in your hand. Go up, two hands. One hand this side. Two hands this side. Two hands. Good girl. Next, go to racket. Borrow me a racket.
Bonjour à tous. Salut. Je m'appelle Manelo. Comment allez-vous? Aujourd'hui, c'est la journée du tennis. On parlait du tennis. On parlait du tennis aujourd'hui. Ravi de t'avoir. Coach Oupa Nthuping et bienvenue. Coach.
Good day.
How are you, Coach?
I'm good, and you?
Good, Coach.
Yeah.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Good to see you again, Coach.
Yes.
Can you just share with us today's proceedings or today's event?
I was never happy like this. This is one of my beautifulest days, even the weather is agreeing with us. We're having Oupa Nthuping Legacy tournament named after me. The people are celebrating, the kids are celebrating the legend, Oupa Nthuping. This is the most exciting day. The turnover is very high. We've got kids from all over Soweto here, they're enjoying themselves. Parents are here. First thing that I saw, I was impressed to see the parents. Because in most cases, we're having a challenge. Parents supporting their kids coming to support. You know, unlike in the white areas. The whites normally support their kids, but we motivated our parents to come and support. They brought even the goodies for the kids to add on what the sponsors have, sponsored with. So this is going to be a big tournament. As behind my back here, the guys are playing. Even in front of me, there's mini tennis, the under 10s. Kids are enjoying themselves off the streets, doing a wonderful job, learning discipline, spending a day well day to spend.
And then the significance of this event, Coach Oupa, what does it really mean to you as a coach, but also as a community development officer? Because you've appointed yourself, I guess, as a community development officer, you wear many hats. You're not only a coach, you are a father, you are a parent, you are an educator, you are a social worker, you are a priest, you are a doctor, you are everything.
Man, this event for me, really, like I said, it's an honor for me, for Tanya to stage a tournament of this nature in my name, more especially in my name, so that the people that coming behind me, they must see how good sport, where the sport can take you. You know, here with me, I've got my chairman, Oupa Nthuping from Soweto Tennis Association, you know, who's actually officiating, helping with officiating, and then sending the message back to Soweto Tennis to say that's what Mulesan is doing. Why can't other teams do it? So I'm really happy to have an event like this in my backyard.
And then, in terms of Coach Oupa, your contribution as a coach, do you think coaches, particularly at the grassroots level, do you think they get enough attention or enough recognition? Because you are playing a key role in terms of youth development or child development using sport or tennis as a tool.
You see here, this is a starting line. We're starting here. As I say, from next year we're going to improve this tournament and make it more bigger. Besides that, we didn't have sufficient funds, you know, to make it big. Because normally 2-3 years back, we used to have this tournament at Ata Ash, inviting teams from Pretoria, Val, all around Gauteng. So because of some financial strains, we couldn't extend it. So we said, just told ourselves, we are not going to stop a good thing. We're just going to continue. Let's just do it, even if it's that mini. But now the way it's so big, really, I so wish it would have been to other edge where we got bigger courts. Yeah. This thing really, for me, as a legend, I see a lot of kids now getting involved in tennis. They started now enjoying tennis, so that the people must see it's not only soccer, rugby, and cricket, the sports. Tennis is also a good sport to be played. And like I said earlier, you know, tennis, the good thing that I like about tennis is a unisex sport. All the boy child and the girl child, boy child and a girl child, they play together, you know. So they enjoy it, and even to respect each other, treating each other as brothers and sisters. I think we can get more sponsors so that we can continue with this type of event.
And then, Coach Oupa, let's talk about the parental involvement or parental support. How key, how vital to have parents, you know, backing you up, providing support, not only in terms of just being present, but because we should understand one thing, that these learners or kids, they come from different backgrounds, they come from different parenting styles, and then how do you try and assist these young learners? Talk about the role of parents as a supporting structure.
You know, parents, they are playing a very important role when it comes to supporting. Even the kids, they get motivated seeing their parents, they are watching them. Even the parents, they can see where they are investing, you know. But making a child, grooming a player is an investment from both me and the parents. So the parents' support is very vital, because as we speak now, the parents are preparing some goodies for them, you know. They're having some camp chairs, well day to spend. So I think it's a good thing, and I would encourage parents to come in numbers in future, because this is not going to be the last tournament that we're staging here, because we're intending every school holidays, as I was talking to my executive committee, that we need to stage a tournament each and every school holidays. so that we take our kids. And then next year, we want to see if maybe can't we take our kids to the nationals that were held in Bloemfontein last week. So in future, we definitely want to see our kids playing in the nationals and the Super 8 SA.
And then the categories or the age group, Coach Oupa, can you just elaborate a bit? You've got the under and the gender as well.
We've got the under 10s, under 12s, under 14s, and the under 16s. And some under 10 boys, because of their strength, because they can play full court. So we don't have to waste their time. So we're putting them into, a full court type of arrangement. So they're doing very well. They're doing definitely very well.
Lastly, Coach Oupa, I get a feeling that coaches at the grassroots level, as I've mentioned earlier, that I feel that they are undervalued because your contribution, I think, for me personally, I think it's so immense, and I'm hoping that this project or program it gets more recognition and more support locally, and I'm hoping that the business fraternity as well will come through, and I'm sure you are seeking financial support because tennis it's quite an expensive sport in terms of gear and the resources or the equipment.
As you know, tennis is a very expensive coach. So we've got the people who are on board. I've seen the guys are here, Betuel Madiba, and the other guys that were hooked in to come and see what is happening to cover up the tournament. So they're promising because they're highly impressed. So they're thinking of maybe next tournament they'll put in something and then get the guys some gear, sponsor our kids into tournaments because some parents can't afford. Getting to a tournament for a black child sometimes it's a bit difficult. Because you find to enter a tournament you pay something like 480, of which it's a fortune. Some parents are not working, So, but from the potential sponsors getting assistance, hopefully they are listening to us as we speak now. They will see already. No man, this is a good thing that is happening here. Let's put a hand also, to try to bring up a black child into the world of tennis. Because I don't like this thing of saying tennis is a white sport. Yeah? We've got stars abroad, we've got the likes of Yannick Noah in those heydays, we've got the Arthur Ashes, we've got the Serena and the Vanessa Williams, So we want them from here, Soweto. We want them from Soweto to go and play overseas. That will be one of the things that I'm looking forward to see happening.
And your dream, Coach Oupa, in terms of your academy?
I can tell you now, around Soweto here, my team is one of the best teams in Soweto here. So, as a development manager at Soweto Tennis Association, I don't want this thing to end up here. I want to grow tennis. Proteathlon is here with Bra Oscar. I'm happy to see them. Fazil is here from Orlando East. So it's one step ahead. So we'll be grooming these other teams, So financially, if even the coaches can be assisted with those stipends, because that's one thing that motivates the players. Guys, they don't like playing. Getting from home, hungry, coming back empty-handed. I don't think it's a good thing. Some people are family men like myself, but the passion that I've got, I'm happy about it. Even my wife understands. For this man lives tennis, he eats tennis. As long as he's in the tennis court, that's what makes his day. Yes.
And then anything else, Coach Oupa, that you'd like to add, maybe whether it's sport-wise or in relation to the community or anything, Fairlands, that you'd like to add, and then
I would say to the parents around Soweto and South Africa as a whole, let's encourage our kids to participate in sport. Because the importance of sport, a healthy body goes hand in hand with a healthy mind. There was one parent who was telling me the other day that ever since his child is playing tennis, even academically is doing good at school. The results are showing up, and it's good because now they took the kids off the streets. The kids are not doing yaupes, all this funny stuff that other kids are doing that are not participating in sport. So parents, I'm pleading to you parents also to support your kids. Let's give ourselves time from the house chores. Let's come and support our kids. Spend a day like this one that we're having today. As I can see now, there are a lot of parents here, that really motivates me. I'm highly impressed to see parents watching their kids, supporting their kids. That will be lovely. In future, serious. Let's do that. Potential sponsors, people, business guys, please come on board to assist us where necessary. Getting equipment, tennis balls, tennis rackets, blowers. You see, I don't want to talk about repainting because now it's a big money resurfacing of the tennis courts. Because our tennis courts now, they're getting worn out, so they need to repainting, so for us to get motivated. So I'm pleading to everybody who's out there to come and help us build the sport of tennis. I love tennis. I live tennis. I grew up in tennis. So I want to see most of the guys doing the same.
Coach Oupa, thank you so much. Also, thanks for the invite.
Yes.
And it means a lot to me as well. And also, I wanted to say, keep up the good work. We need more Oupa Nthuping, people who are not self-centered, people who are more concerned with the community and with the well-being of our kids. Yeah, and I just feel like there's so much that can be done, and I'm just praying that the parents, they should get more involved, and they also should learn about the tennis.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be about them supporting their kids. They should also watch more tennis, learn about the tennis, so it becomes part of their DNA, becomes part of who they are. And so, yeah, thank you so much, Coach Oupa.
No, thanks. The other thing, that I'm happy about, you see, even the chairman of Soweto Tennis Association, so far, those are the boys I groomed at that age way back. Now they are grown-ups. He's my chairman now today. I'm working with my colleague. I'm working with him to build up the sport. Fortunately, he's the boy who benefited from tennis, so he wants to plow back. So those are the things that really makes me happy to see the seed that I plant, they're grooming, they're getting somewhere now, they're becoming big trees. Thank you.
Au revoir, à bientôt. Merci.
Thank you.